Of course, just gear up, guys. If you have your tea, don't have tea. We have the tea. Your work is just to get the snacks and you're good to go. If you have your biscuits, your mandazis, where do we even begin?
We begin with Nranga venye chai na kugana kale ka topping kaju vizuri. Tuanze na hiyo with video of the week.
Mambo ya maendeleo ya hawa wananchi, mambo ya maji, mambo ya stima, mambo ya barabara, mambo ya masomo, mambo ya maendeleo. Hiyo ndio kazi ambayo imebaki kati yetu na hawa wananchi. Hatuwezi kuendelea kuongea mambo ya viongozi miaka nenda miaka rudi. It is now time for us as leaders to unite, to work together for the people of Kenya. Na ndio sababu mimi nimesema hakuna haja tena ya mirengo. Hakuna haja tena ya ubaguzi. Hatuna biashara na ukabila. Sisi wote tunataka tuungane. Na ndio nimeunda serikali ya Kenya ya kuleta Wakenya wote pamoja.
That's what I was recording.
That's why I was recording. The whole time watching this video. I was just thinking the next time I get into a relationship. When he says, you know, I'll take you to Dubai. You know, I'm going to buy you a new phone.
Note down.
You know, I'm going to take you out for dinner. And I'm like, yo, you better keep to your word. And I think that's exactly what that person was doing, holding the president accountable. Ulisema tumetenga, tutafanya, tutaenda. Wow, Kenyan, yes. I just love to see it.
Or maybe she was just doing her own stuff, but then anyway, that is where Kenyans are right now, writing everything down. And that begins our trending this week. We start off with telling you all about Miss Universe Kenya. And tonight, it is going to be one of the biggest nights. Why? Because for the first time ever in Kenya, for any pageant holder is going to receive 1 million cash shillings bob. Also, a fully furnished house, Bansi. Also a fully furnished office.
Ooh,
yes.
Love it.
Oh, yes. And Cape Media is a partner, Radio 47 and TV 47. It is going to be happening at the Agile Hotel along Mombasa Road. Nunua tiketi yako as at now. Bei kidogo tu ya mkulima.
Did you just say 1 million Kenyan?
1 million bob.
And a fully furnished apartment?
Fully furnished.
My Lord. I'm starting to rethink my career choices. Although I know my height will disqualify me from the get-go.
No. There's special hills, by the way. They were here, Juicy, and the special hills are telling us they have. And one of the things, so yesterday night, Miss World Universe wa last year, alifika Palacios. I hope nime pronounce it vizuri. Palacios jetted into the country. Yes, there it is.
And she was
yesterday night
by Mheshimiwa Babu.
Yes. Former sports CS, Ababu Namwamba. You're asking why Ababu is here? Because Ababu Namwamba Foundation is one of the sponsors of Miss Universe Kenya. Yes.
I can't wait to see the beauties tonight and just get to see who will be crowned, you know, Miss Universe Kenya 2024. Oh,
yes. Stefano is Nicaraguan. Nicaraguan had walichukua your crown for the first time also. So we also, fingers crossed, Kenya will be there as well, kwa Mexico. Because actually, mwenye atashinda will be representing Kenya for Mexico come November this year.
Interesting.
So, yes.
I can't wait to see our Kenyan map out there.
Oh, yes.
And I think,
speaking of maps. You read my mind on that.
Speaking of maps, Eldoret was about to ruin our situation on the maps with the statues of the athletes that, you know, were displayed just the other day. And of course, as soon as they were put out there, Kenyans were very quick to recording, and everyone, including myself, thought, what is this?
I know.
Is this a joke? Ilikuwa inaka ile molding ya shule, ile ya plasticine. And you know, it caused a lot of rage on social media, and they had to actually be taken down, and by the next day,
azikuwa. Nasikia kuna moja iko.
The maize one.
Ya mahindi.
Hiyo inakaa poa sana. I think it looks nice.
Oh, yes. But, well, this is a whole joke because a number of people are like, so yes, as you say, it is literally Wednesday night.
Someone said the Sonko, you remember the Sonko Lions?
Oh, yeah, true.
These ones are better than this. The Sonko Lions are better than these ones.
Come on, man. I mean, number 17 in the world, number 1 in Africa. Hey, did you see how Botswana's, anaitwa Tebogo, ama? Yes, the Tebogo, yes, the Olympian mwenye alishinda. 100 meters. When alikuwa received.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
There's a whole 200 meters Olympics.
Yeah.
The whole stadium was full.
Yeah. I think anyway we have a long way to go, but at least we came home with something, unlike our neighbors Tanzania. And the president said Wakenya Gen Z walitudanganya na maandamano, but they were well prepared for the the Paris Olympics. Well,
and speaking of coming back home with something, Salasya, Peter Salasya, anasema tafadhali tafadhali, I need someone home. Let's listen to what he said, and then tutarudi.
Amenipikia chakula mzuri. Amenipikia. Sasa nimeamua. Sijaya alika msichana wa kazi. Hata kunifulia, siku amki kufua mashati zangu inakaa mbaya. Sasa akutafuta msichana wa kazi. Sasa uko msichana wa kazi. For the first time nataka niandike kule chakula cha msichana wa kazi.
Qualification zake.
Qualification za msichana wa kazi. Sikwe miaka kidogo. Yale ala kuweko Gen Z.
Light skin. Light skin or
bora kwa Gen Z anajua kupika.
Akwe badi. Badi
ndio nini?
Badi ma Gen Z.
Kwa tu Gen Z yani. Natafuta kwa sababu sasa nyinyi chakula mnapika tu yani sukuma kila siku, Monday sukuma. Sukuma ugali. Tuesday sukuma ugali na nyama kidogo. Hakuna kitu hata mwezi mkanipikia tusijui nini. Yani asubuhi chai na mandazi mnaenda kununulia huko kwa duka. Are you for real, surely? Amtaka hata pia mimi nione. Wewe kama ni msichana wa kazi.
Light skin, ajui kama akwe bad or not. And then ingine amesema, na variety ya chakula. Bansi, do you feel like you meet all this?
No.
Would you?
No.
Salasya anaumia anasema anakonda.
No. But I'm shocked that because he said he wants to be the Gen Z leader, I'm shocked he doesn't know who Abadi is. Even Sifuna knows Abadi.
I know.
Like,
why are you tear-gassing Abadi?
How do you tear-gas Abadi? But I think Salasya has been the center of, I think he has an amazing personality. I personally love his personality. He's such a joker. Kuna msichana alisema pale Instagram, wewe Salasya nimekumark. And in a recent interview when he was told that there's a shorty pale kwa Instagram amesema Salasya nimekumark, he laughed and said, hata mimi nimekumark. Ndakutafuta. I'm like, hey, watu wa Mumias East, you guys have a comedian and a member of parliament at the same time.
Even as we continue, one of the viewers ametutext say, morning guys, show iko lit, looking good. Salasya seme anataka bibi. Watu wa Mumias East ni kama itabidi mumtafutie bibi. But then speaking of changing and everything, nani Stevo Simple Boy.
Hey.
Alisema, actually, wacha tusikize kitu alisema.
Absolutely.
Ndio tusiseme tuliekea maneno kwake.
Yeah.
Na. Simple. The king of Africa. Kama kwa Stevo Simple Boy aka Mzoma Tulinga aka Mfalme Msomiati aka Mwingi aliobaki. Diamond ulinkesi kwa Instagram yangu tutaka collabo. Na usipotoa 20 million hakuna collabo. Ulikataa kufanya collabo na usanii wa Kenya. Na kama unataka collabo na mimi, toa 20 million. Na tutaongea tufanye collabo. Na usipotoa hakuna collabo. Na nimeenda.
Yo, Steve amesema bei imepanda. Fika bei. Kama ufiki bei.
Tuweke story ya bei kando kidogo tu. Fashion sense.
Fashion iko sawa.
Hey,
let me tell you, first of all, I'm hosting those guys that are dressing Stevo Simple Boy. Kesho on the show, wanaitwa Raw Fashion, I think. And wame reinvent Stevo for real. Because this is something we're not used to seeing Stevo Simple Boy doing.
Did you see Stevo Simple Boy looking like Rick Ross? I think it was end of July.
But
Alitoke, the whole Rick Ross upper.
Let's be honest, Stevo Simple Boy anakuanga na ma-highlights. As an artist.
Plus his own language.
Yeah.
Now
turudisha
the 20 million sasa.
Amesema 20 million for collaboration with musician, CEO Wasafi. Is it 20 million Kenyan shillings or 20 million Tanzanian shillings? Or dollars, or $20 million.
Hakusema, but tutauliza Simple Boy. He's a Simple Boy, so...
But I think outside the comedy and outside, you know, just Stevo being Stevo and his whole slang, let's talk about Stevo Simple Boy's music, because if you listen to his music, there's one song that he has done with Hadassah that I absolutely love. I think he's talented.
Oh, yeah,
I think he's very talented, but he tends to, or many Kenyans probably just tend to look at him on the comedy side rather than focusing on his music. Because I think even when he posted that video saying, oh, 20 million and whatnot, there's someone who commented and said, Stevo ulisema tuache miadarati ndio uzitumie.
And speak of bands, speak of even musicians, even as you get into the fact that Shenseea is coming to Kenya, I think Simple Boy has a couple of months kutayarisha some lines.
For Shenseea.
For Shenseea.
Boy has Riz. Shida Riz ni ya Kiswahili. Sijui Shenseea
don't worry, Simple Boy. Tuta translate for you.
We got
but then Nani is coming on board. Shenseea.
Hit and run.
I know. Yes, let's listen to that. Kidogo alafu we come back.
Yeah, hit and run. Miggy, hit and run. Kenya, it's your girl Shenseea, and I can't wait to come out there and perform for you guys. Finally, for the very first time, I'm going to be there headlining night 2 of Raha, December 31st. Make sure to unlocking the date because I will be there live. Looking forward to seeing you. Shenseea.
I cannot wait for Shenseea to come to Kenya. I'm a big fan of her, and I hope she's going to be headlining along other Jamaican artists. But of course, I've seen the Raha lineup, and Ali Kiba from TZ is going to be performing, as well as Mario. But from Jamaica, it's just Shenseea, and I'm hoping, really hoping that Popcorn will be part of the list, because we can't wait to wind our waist. Can't wait to wind my waist on somebody's son.
Okay. The Curtain Raiser, which Kenyan artist do you think can really pull up on that Curtain Raiser?
A crowd? Personally, Wakadinali.
Hey,
yeah.
Ndiyo. Because it really rhymes even with the Jamaican feel as well as the urban tone kind of feel as well.
I think Wakadinali would do a great job, you know, just because they have numbers already here. So.
Oh, yes.
There's someone who will just come to see Wakadinali, not just see, they don't even care about Shenseea, but they'll just come because of Wakadinali. So,
and still speak about musicians who are making things big out here. Lakini kuna wale wenye bado wanakorofishana. 2 brothers, Peter and Paul Okoye. You maybe know them as P Square. What do they do out here?
I think, personally, I grew up listening to P Square, Chop My Money. Chop my money, I don't care. But officially, Peter Okoye is beefing with twin brother Paul. Well, they've been beefing for quite some time now.
Since 2015, uko.
Kitambo sana, and I think, first of all, a woman was involved in the first beef, in the case where one was not respecting the wife of the other one. But this time around, Peter Okoye has called out his twin brother Paul for discrediting his contributions to P Square. Now, in an open letter, Peter said, dear brother Paul, I have told you many times I am not competing with you or anyone else. However, it hurts to see you give many interviews where you undermine my work in the group we built together. In your last interviews, you said you wrote and sang 99% of all P Square songs and called our song with T.I. Ejajo a failure, using YouTube views to back your claim. You never mentioned other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than a Friend, Señorita, and more. Do you think these songs are failures too? Peter pointed out that Paul often uses I and me in interviews, making it seem like he's the only talent in P Square, the only person who contributed, you know, to the success of the songs. And
since 2015, we always thought that this beef will itaisha because it's just sibling rivalry. They share this bond, so maybe it will phase out. Like in all these years, it's almost 10 years now.
Looks like it's far from over.
Yeah, and then also, so there's that version of the woman involved, also the big brother, who's the manager, also involved in all this fiasco. So since wakuwe na hii beef yote, the music has slapped vizuri. Since
but I still like Peter's music. Yeah.
Kuliko ya Paul.
I didn't say that.
All right. And speak of, still on musicians. First of all, Blueface amefanya nini?
Well, Blueface has been sentenced to 4 years in prison. Blueface and, let me just talk about Blueface and Christian Rock. They were dating, they had a child together, and Christian is already in jail. I think she was arrested a couple of months ago. She was caught with some drugs, and our Blueface is in prison. So this begs to wonder, who is taking care of the kid?
So Christian William alieka
tattoo ya Blueface. Yes. Hey. But they ended up breaking up. They have a child together, but now both of them are in prison. It's not a laughing matter, but it's...
So bado music atakuwa nafanyia huko, design vibes also did the same?
Well,
we wait to see how that would be.
We wait to see how that unfolds. But I think they're always in a relationship or in marriage, I think there always needs to be a sane person, one sane person, because when both of you are crazy, I think the kids are left to suffer. Because look at this situation, Stanley. What do you think?
Hey, wait to see again, because kama tu ni story of vibes. The whole time as well, the girlfriend was also, alikuwa tunaye hapo. Even after alitoka, bado tu alikuwa naye. But then even away from matters Blueface and international, back in Kenya, always, nani ameachana, nani amerudiana?
Flacco and Keranta, I think they're officially single, sorry. Okay. Especially Keranta, she posted on her Instagram, and she said she's dated for 4 years, and she's now single. I think she was doing a whole TikTok or something. Flacco, however, has been seen gallivanting with a certain lady, and speculations on social media says that she is the new girlfriend.
Hey, and speak of new girlfriends, Caliph Cairo akona...
Hey. I think you can tell that Caliph loves love because 2 months since they broke up with Sarah, or 3?
I think it took 2 months because ni juzi tulikuwa tunazungumzia.
Yeah, but she has moved on. He has moved on with a beautiful lady called Wavinia. And looking at the kind of women that Caliph Cairo dates, you can tell he has a type. He definitely has a type.
Ni kama venye Salasya alikuwa anasema, light skin, and a certain also body type and everything. Pia nikae akona type. But then it's also healthy. Ukiachana na mtu, take some time. Hata kama ni a whole year, couple of months, ili kwanza jifikirie.
Wanasemanga in a relationship, when you break up, the person who moves on first was the one cheating. Not me. Watu pale kwa Twitter. But you can. I love the fact that Caliph Cairo is not afraid to love loudly. Like atakawa aliachana na Sarah, this other woman, I don't think she's getting less of what Sarah used to get. He's posting her. He's taking her out on dates, trips. We're yet to see the trips, but probably they are coming.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And that is what has been happening this particular week. Kenya and internationally. What is happening over the weekend and getting into end of this August?
Yeah, it's first of all tonight, Tribe 47, we debuted last week. And it's happening again this Friday. Shiksha Aurora Pale and DJ Dewiz, they're going to be hosting musician Ben Sol. He has a brand new album. They're going to be hosting Charisma, who has a brand new album as well. So stay tuned for that. It's definitely going to be lit. And tomorrow morning, Takwa Pale na DJ Slice on the ones and twos have a fantastic show for you. Mbogi Genje have a brand new release. They're going to be launching it here on the show. We're going to be talking to the designers who are now dressing Stevo Simple Boy. Tajua, what is the inspo behind all that fashion and all that style that's different from what we are used to seeing. Tena kesho jioni kutakuwa na Gen Z festival pale SIGNET Gardens, and then on Sunday there's a Sunset GT that's happening at Carnival Grounds, and of course we'll be bringing you the full coverage of the events come next Friday on Tribe 47, so make sure you watch it. It's going to be amazing, and of course follow me on all my social media handles. It's at Miss_Kimoyo. Nawapenda sana.
Anyeringita _ speak of even social media handles. Before hata tujue DJ atakuwa wapi this weekend, just take a look at a number of comments tulipata on that question. What is your favorite high school memory? Hashtag Morning Cafe, TV47. Mike Kageva nasema getting born again while in Form 2. Christopher Mutune, yes, that's one amazing stuff. Christopher Mutune, when someone tried to push me into the fish pond, but feeling by himself, Okay.
Fell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fell in. Sawa. Another one, Hawala Onyango Morgan ni kinyoroshwa na Richard Ouma wa teacher wa maths. Sijui kama yuko online saa hii ni mamshie na M-Pesa.
Kuna mwingine ana Brax anasema masa ya kudishi ilikuwa tu something else. Cheryl said when we get into the staff room and stole teacher's lunch and we put it in a green polythene bag. Jimmy amesema being the first one to take the top layer. I've never understood how the top layer was so sweet.
I know.
Kwanza ya githeri.
Na Muthokoi.
The good old days.
Na Muthokoi. Zingine kama mbili, then we engage with DJ. I do keys, sneaking to drink changa. Okay. Kwa mama kusi. That's a whole other stuff. Jimmy James anasema being the first one to take the top layer. Umeangalia mwisho Kakamega High School kukutana na Oliver Minishi. Kama ni feature, simu kwa pocket. Then ika ring, it was tougher. Oh yes. Thank you for talking to us on our socials. It continues. Endelea kuongea na sisi. DJ, utakuwa wapi hii weekend?
So leo kama Friday, leo tunabadilisha setting kidogo. Tupatane Zillion Lounge, Nyeri County, alongside DJ Rhymes. Leo Friday, Zillion Lounge, Nyeri County. Kesho Saturday, tupatane 105 Republic, alafu Sunday, Mama Ashanti, Lavington. Wagwan.
Right. Bansi ni ile masa ya kupatiana shoutouts to everyone who's made this production possible as well. Sisi tukisema kwaheri zetu. I'm yours truly Stanley Nyeringita, and on behalf of first of all super director Inonda, asante sana, super producer Mary, asante sana, kwa graphics Livni Naomi.